Hey guys, so here's this 52-inch Hampton Bay Harbor light ceiling fan. Yep, I got this fan I actually got 3 of these fans. And they're from a relative's house in Florida. And I got these 3 fans from my granddad that lives in Florida. Yeah. That's why I got these fans. I got 3 of these. So, I'm gonna keep all of these 3 fans because these light shades. These light shades are absolutely gorgeous. They're beautiful. They have blue jays, they have grapes, pink flowers, and green leaves. There's some on both sides too, on all of these shades. Yep, those 3 fans are exact same, but different pull chains. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and do a tour of this fan and demonstrate it. This fan's an antique brass finish. It has 4 oak blades facing down. They're non-reversible, it's oak on both sides. These blades, I deep cleaned these blades real good because they were dirty. Well, mainly on that side, and that was it. Just only on that side. So there was like a really dark gray, almost like black dust. They were hard to come off since they were on the fan for a long time. And then there was a lot of green stuff on the side of the blades. There's some little green. But I got most of it off, and they look better. But, yeah. Came with 3 light slide kit with stained glass shades. It came with 2 40 watts incandescents. And there was no bulb in that socket, so I got a new 40 watt G LED soft light. But I'm gonna keep the bulbs. And they do work. These pull chains are not original, they're antique brass and walnut pull chains. And I got these from Home Depot. And there was nothing on the light chain, but the fan actually came with the, it was like a jar-shaped pull chain. There was like antique brass on the lid, and then the jar was walnut, so it was a walnut and antique brass pull chain. But I decided to take it off and put it on the second mobile light, and then got new pull chains from Home Depot. And then these 2 screws, they're new too, because they were missing. And then these 2 screws are black nickel, and the others are like antique brass or bronze. Also, these pull chain switches, the light in the fan, they were polished bright brass before, but they got dull over the years. But I'm gonna leave them dull because they match the pull chains, and they do match this fan and the screws. So yeah. And then there's the top, has the builder vents and filigree side vents. And then these 4 screws, mounting bracket screws, they're brand new too because they were all missing. I had these screws for Christmas, and same with these screws. I'm not sure where those are from. And then the hex screws for the where the fan to hang on, they're new too as well because they were missing. And I got those hex screws nuts from Home Depot as long as the pull chains. I mean, as well as the pull chains. But yeah, they work. But anyways, here's the stickers on the top. Yep. This fan's from June 1989. And all of these three fans are from June 1989. And these are old Hampton Bay fans. They're early Hampton Bay fans from the 80s. And there's the Hampton Bay logo. It says the Hampton Bay Fan Company. Yep. These fans are from Florida. Yep. And the fan and the light works well. Still works really well. But the before I tested it, the motor bearings were stiffed and it made a scraping noise. So I did spray WD-40 on the bearings and then ran this fan for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes to an hour, and they got quieter, and the bearings aren't too stiff as it was before. Spin down used to be really short. It was like 30 to 45 seconds, but it's about a little over a minute long. And then the scraping noise is gone now, which is good, but it still makes a little bearing noise. That happens to old fans over the years. But it does kind of wobble a lot on high. I forgot to say that the light shades on this fan are actually a little bit faded than the other two. But yeah, and the blades are a little bit dirtier than the other two that were used to be. But it is cleaned. But the shades aren't noticeable. But it's still look really good. But the bulbs are a little bit dimmed. They're 40 watts, but they kind of look dimmed a little bit. Well, that's alright. But still, I really like this fan with the stained glass, and my mom really likes stained glass shades too, so that's why I'm keeping this fan, and my mom wants me to keep this fan too. And these three fans, I mean. Because these three fans are gorgeous. They're beautiful. This is about an hour later, but the scraping noise, I just ran this, the scraping noise and the spin down is still short and the scraping noise is still there. And the motor's still a little stuffed. But hopefully I can fix that. Might just spray a little WD-40. And the spin down's about 45 seconds. Also, I did flip the screen because the other side was faded. And I cleaned the screen well, and then I flipped it, and it looks better. It looks like a brown a little bit. But yeah, this fan kind of still wobbles a bit, and it's still a bit noisy. But anyways, I'm about to go ahead and test this fan and demonstrate it. So yeah.